31 Days of Self Love, Day 6. What do you need to forgive yourself for? For not being perfect and for still being stupid. In my Christian walk, so many times I have been offended by a fellow Christian. The times I was not invited in a Bible group or was invited but was not asked to share something. So many times I have offended both believers and non believers by how I speak, how I don't speak, and just look at them. I was called judgmental or snob or simply a typical Christian, which apparently means shares the word of love but can really love my neighbor, basically similar to being a judgmental. For so long, I have fought these descriptions. I used to wrestle with God. But God, you know my heart. You know I'm not judging them. But God, you know me. I'm not a snob. I'm just really shy. But God, and so on and so forth. Until it hit me one day. It was actually during one of the activities we had in one of the classes I attend called Christian Life Development Program. So the activity is that we write whatever negative thought we have for each other anonymously. And then we would bring them home, pray over them, then read them, and ask the Holy Spirit to reveal to us what we need to learn from it. When I read the comments to me, I was like, okay. But 2 weeks after, I was still thinking about it. The description that lingered to me really is that I'm maarte, or in English, nitpicky, and by extension, pretentious. Now, this isn't a very big deal, but it made me wonder. I thought maarte is just for pretty girls, and though I don't really consider myself ugly, I cannot remember a single time I acted maarte. At least not in the way I dress or look or speak, but something hit me. It was not the way I present myself, but the way I make others feel about themselves. When you are maarte or nitpicky, you're not exactly approachable. People cannot and do not expect to get help from you because you have a wall that is all about you. And this is not what I want to project. As a person who wanted to share the word, I definitely not want people to think they cannot ask me or that my God doesn't reside in me. I want to become friendly. The revelation did not end there. I noticed more and more how much indifferent I am towards others, how I don't really ask people how they are or how was their day. I thought I simply don't like small talk, but turns out I'm simply not interested at the simple miracles of God in other people's lives. And this broke me. It made me become more aware of my current state as an indifferent Christian, and it sucks. And every time I try to ask someone how is their day, I feel like vomiting. I feel like my inner self just couldn't take it. But in my heart, the renewed heart that God has given me is fighting. I know I wanted to be a person who cares in a world where the phrase I don't care is so catchy it becomes a hit song. I wanted to forgive myself for not caring multiple times. I am not a fraud. I'm a child of God and I still got a long way to go.